The goal of education in Sparta, an authoritarian military city-state, was to produce soldier citizens. They wanted to produce a well-drilled, well-disciplined marching army. In order to achieve this, every Spartan was required to have the perfect body. Spartans believed in a life of discipline, self-denial, and simplicity, which of course made them extremely loyal to Sparta itself. This control of your life started immediately at birth. From the moment a Spartan child was born, they were tested to make sure they embodied the image of a Spartan warrior. After birth, a Spartan child was dipped into a bath of wine to test its strength and fortitude. The Spartans believed that a weak child bathed in wine would convulse and die. If the child passed this particular test, they were then taken by the father before a group of elders. If the elders found the child deficient in any way, frail-looking, deformed, etc., then the child was left on the sides of Mount Taygetos to die. From birth till the age of 7, a child lived with their parents. The child was raised by the family nurse to overcome its fears. During the day, the child accompanied their father to the dining halls or syssitia as a way to learn Spartan culture. The syssitia was equivalent to a military mass of today's standards, but differed in that at the age of 20 you had to apply for and be accepted into it, and that you were required to attend it daily unless there was a good excuse like performing a sacrifice or being on a hunt. Children didn't wear any shoes as a way to harden their feet and make them move faster. They only owned one garment per year as a way to toughen them to the elements and were never fed extravagant meals. After the homeschooling stage, the boys joined the agoge. The agoge was the educational system that the Spartan boys were enrolled. The boy never lived with his birth parents again. This started when a state-sponsored official or paidonomos assigned the child to a group of up to 60 boys, called an Ilia. The Ilia was run by another Spartan youth, an Iron of around 20, who helps them develop into a warrior. The boys eat at the older Spartan's home, and at night the Iron quizzes them or teaches, and has them sing songs of war and history, and during the day the children play ball games, ride, swim, study, dance, and wrestle. The boys slept on beds of reeds as to further strengthen them and desensitize them to pain, and were regularly whipped. If they cried out during these whippings, they were punished again till they could suffer in silence. This lasted until the age of 16. At the age of 16, the boys begin further training for war in something called the Krypteia, translates as secret thing. The Krypteia was basically a war waged against the helots or slaves of Sparta. The boys would hide in the woods during the day and come out at night and kill any helots they found. This was done as a way to teach the boys survivability, stealth, and adaptability in the wild. It also desensitized the boys to killing and helped keep the overwhelming slave population in check. At the age of 20, the boy, now a man, finally joined the military and applied to join a syssitia. The syssitia was made up of 15 others, and the soldier would eat and sleep with his syssitia until the age of 30. If a man married a woman before the age of 30, they were not permitted to live together until he reached 30, when Spartan men were permitted to live on their own. The only way he was able to see his wife was to sneak out at night. When a man and woman were married, on her wedding night the bride was shaved, bald, and dressed as a man. The groom then took his wife back to his barracks that he shared with his syssitia for the evening. As is evident, the childhood development of a Spartan boy may have been one of the most unique ways this world has ever seen. The entire purpose of its development was for the concept of war and to help further the Spartan way of life. No thought was ever given to the child's comfort or enjoyment. These things didn't help make a warrior stronger or better in their mind, so they were ignored. The whole of Spartan culture can be summed up with this one quote from a Spartan wife to her husband regarding him returning from war with his shield. "Return with this, or upon it," as Spartans and their wives expected either their victory or death at all times. The Spartans treated most of their dead the same, by wrapping them in a red robe with olive leaves, and burying them without any sort of artifacts or headstones. Thus so, the lack of markers has made it difficult to find Spartan graves. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and push the like button. I will be uploading 3 times a week. Thank you to all that has supported me thus far.